Gilmore and John Jackson. And Cody, we started at the top with Coach on the breaking news. So let's get your take from a captain's perspective. You welcome back what I guess now is a former captain, but a leader on this team, a senior on this team, a guy that can help you certainly on the field. What's the team's reaction to Josh coming back after all this time?
Yeah. I mean, we're excited. Josh has always been a part of our family. He's been my teammate for a while now. We're really happy to have him back. And he made a mistake and he learned from it, and we forgave him a long time ago. And there's some stuff we had to handle there, but yeah, we couldn't be more happy that he's back.
From a player standpoint, I mean, we talked to Sark about it. You can probably tell us more. Is there any added boost to this situation in terms of having him back? I know you're happy that this situation is finally behind us, but is there any added boost within the team? Yeah, I mean, I think just he hasn't been out of practice yet, but I think tomorrow if he goes and just seeing him out at practice and being around him again and being really a part of the team, and he's still been in and out, talking to some of the guys here and there, but just being back in that atmosphere, because like you said, he's a captain, he's been a leader on this team, and guys really respond to him, so he's definitely going to be an asset to us.
You'll certainly be asked if it's a distraction. You'll be asked all week about handling the emotions of rivalry week. How do you do it as the captain, the leader of this team, knowing that when it comes down to kickoff time, you're going to have to be focused and settled? Yeah, and that's a question I've already got a lot this week, and I tell everyone the same thing. You can't try to do anything extra, even though it's a rivalry game, and there is more emphasis on this game, obviously, and I'd be lying at the beginning of the season. We don't circle UCLA and Notre Dame, but you can't try to do anything extra. You can't come out and play outside of your game, and that's something that I need to focus on and relay to the rest of the team. And we've had 2-3 great practices already this week, and guys are really buying in and looking fast. How much the combination between you and Nelson last week? How much did he pay you? How much did he pay you, for real? With catches. He paid me with catches and touchdown receptions. But you guys have a great relationship that's really sort of evolving, and of course it's great to have it happen this time of year. Yeah, and Nelson's an awesome guy. He's I've told people before that his work ethic, and I've told him this numerous times, makes not only me but the rest of the team want to get better. When you see Nelson out there in practice, maybe run a route wrong or drop a pass, he'll run it 2-3 more times until he gets it perfect. And that makes me want to throw it 2-3 more times to him and make sure we have that connection. But I've known Nelson before high school. Through the whole recruiting process, we talked to each other, and once we got on campus, we kind of build on that. And I think from now on, or from where we were to where we are now, is 10 times better, which is awesome. Your head coach was asked to describe you in a word today. He paused for a while, said, I know you guys are going to use this. I'm going to think about it. I could have put the word in his mouth. I've been calling you Mr. Efficiency for a while now. He went with efficient. But, what's funny is I think people think this is like a new thing. From the day you got here, that was always sort of who you were. You would have these scrimmages, spring is your freshman year, and you'd go 8 of 9. You wouldn't throw for a ton of yards. That is what has really developed. But why have you always sort of been naturally efficient? I think a lot of that's due to in high school. I had a great coach, Coach Brian Nixon. He played quarterback, he played the position, and he would always tell me just to manage the game. Know that take what they give you, and then the big plays will come. First down, and then a big play will come. And that's something that I've really applied, into my game coming into college and stuff that he's taught me. And obviously, preparation that helps you with not throwing interceptions and knowing where to go with the ball. But my main goal that Coach Helton always tells me is get the ball to the guy that can make the plays. I'm not the fastest guy, so get it to Nelson, get it to Juju, let them make the plays. And even if it is a 5-yard pass or a 10-yard gain, and let the big ones come. Cody, with your play, and I know that the season you had has been remarkable. But did you expect to be where you're at? I mean, now you're on the Johnny Unitas list and all this other kind of stuff. I mean, did you expect to have the season you've had so far? Well, personally expected for myself, yes. At the beginning of the year, I told people, I don't want to be just good. I want to be an elite quarterback in the country, and that's something that I really focused on this offseason. And I went to the Manning camp and got to throw with those guys that some of those guys like Marcus and Jameis, and get to watch them throw and see them play their games across the country. And I felt like before the season started that I could be right there with them, and that was something that I took personally, not necessarily in a cocky way, but in a way that that's where I want to be. I want people to see me as establish myself as an elite quarterback, and that's something that I really focus on, is taking my game to the next level. Your stats are out of this world. Do you feel like you need a signature win to validate this season? Matt Leinart talked about you as a potential, if you had 2 less losses, you'd be a Heisman candidate right now, and if not, you're already the Heisman candidate going forward for next year. Do you feel like, that win just validates everything? Yeah, I think, you always need a signature win, and I was talking today about it, is that, especially here, just, speaking generally, is that you're remembered for the games when you play UCLA and Notre Dame. Yeah. So those are definitely significant games. And,
You know, unfortunately, last year, you know, we lost to both of them. You know, so definitely this year, got a little chip on my shoulder, and you know, that's what something I've talked to the other guys about too. And Barkley, when he was here, is, you know, people look back and say, well, did you beat UCLA? Did you beat Notre Dame? Games like that. So yeah, I mean, these games are definitely really important.
Are you going to class this week? I mean, I was an academic All-American. I didn't go to class.
Yeah.
UCLA.
Well, I only have 2 classes right now. So
okay.
You mentioned Barkley. We're talking to him next. You got anything to say to him?
No, I have nothing to say to him. He hasn't texted me back in a while. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well,
I'm just kidding.
We will let him know that. Fans, Ralph's makes it easy to enjoy USC pregame without even firing up the grill. Just shop at Ralph's. Spend $25 on participating products, and you are in. Get low prices and fast checkout at Ralph's, the official grocer of football. Matt Barkley handed the baton to this guy, Cody Kessler. We thank him, and we're going to talk to the old man, the Eagles quarterback, when we come back on Trojans Live.